Hi, Jenny here. Today we are going to be making candy corn cookies. Do you like candy corn? I don't like candy corn so much. It is listed as the most disliked candy, but it's also the most highly produced around Halloween time. So the colors are supposed to represent the fall harvest, corn on the cob, and kernels of corn. And it was first produced in 1888. Who knew? So long ago, right? And the flavor, they say, is supposed to be butter, honey, and vanilla. I think my cookies will taste better than that. Let's see. Let's get started. For this recipe, we are going to use some sugar, flour, salt, baking soda, vanilla, butter, and food coloring, preferably the paste type food coloring. First, we're going to combine our dry ingredients, so 3 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and half a teaspoon of salt. Now we will combine our wet ingredients into the main mixing bowl. So we have 1½ cups of butter. I only had half sticks, so that's why I have 6 of those out. 1½ cups of sugar, and then half a teaspoon of vanilla. Now we'll mix that all well together, and then we'll slowly add our dry ingredients to it. Now that our dough is well mixed, we're going to divide this in half. So I'm just going to eyeball it. And then we're going to tint the 1/2 yellow. So with your paste, oh sure, get it open. Nope. Ah, hold on. Okay, we're going to set this one aside for now. And with our yellow food paste, we're going to tint the biggest portion. I find it easier to do with a mixer. You can just put it in a bowl and do it by hand. But this I've done before, and I find it's gone easier if I just throw it in the mixer and tint it that way. Ultimately, we are going to form this into 2 8-inch logs and then wrap it in saran wrap and put it in the refrigerator for a couple hours. So I'm just going to dump it out on the saran wrap now, and then we will color our other dough and get that one ready, and then we'll go from there. Because orange is darker than yellow, I'm not going to wash any of my stuff in between. I can just color my next part of my dough. So with that remaining dough, you want to take 2/3 of it and color it orange. The last 1/3 is going to be left white. So kind of figure out if you do 1/3, 2/3. We're going to divide each color of our dough in half, so we make 2 8-inch logs, and we're going to try to form them in a triangle actually. So if I go on my saran wrap, we've got 8 inches, is pretty much just about the middle of the saran wrap. So we we'll work with it on there and see what we can do. We're going to refrigerate that, and we're going to do the same thing with the other parts of the dough, make a second one of those, and then we will refrigerate it and come back to it. Okay, so you can kind of see we have a triangle shape there. Now we're going to just wrap it up, put it in the refrigerator for 2 to 4 hours until it's stiff enough, so then we can cut these into slices and bake them as cookies. Turning on the microphone is helpful. It's been 2 hours. These are coming out of the fridge. They are nice and hard. We're going to work with one of them at a time. So we'll pull one off and we'll put the other one back in the refrigerator until we're ready to work with it so it stays hard. All right, unwrap this and we're going to cut it into 1/4 inch slices. Put them on our cookie sheet. Yeah, I don't know how much these are going to spread out. Well, they're pretty tiny. So I think I'm just going to put them in rows of 2 for right now. We'll bake these at 350 degrees for about 10 minutes. So here they are after 9 minutes. So they did spread out a little bit, so it looks like you really only want to put 8 per sheet. You don't want to go 12 like a normal cookie sheet. But they do look like candy corns, so we will let them cool and then we'll give them a taste test. Okay, the cookies have cooled. Here they are. It looks like a candy corn. Will it taste like a candy corn? Much better than a candy corn. So, what is your favorite kind of candy to get at Halloween? Do you buy candy for the trick-or-treaters? Do you buy a kind of candy that you don't like, so that if there's any left over, you don't eat it? Or do you buy the kind of candy that you do like? That's what I do. So if there is any leftovers, then at least I'll eat it. It won't go to waste. It won't just sit there. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite type of candy is. And I will leave this recipe in the description below. So you guys, keep it positive. Go make it a great day. Bye-bye. Some Halloween music playing. Wait. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I go to Christmas. Ha! Which I know Halloween music. What else is there? We did the mash. We did the monster mash. The monster mash. Caught on in a flash. He did the mash. The monster mash. Oh, dance you. shoot out. Probably all be copyrighted music. Wouldn't be allowed. Which is okay, because I'm not monetized yet. But when I get there, something I'd have to think about.